is up, guys? It is your boy Airsoftfatty here, and today we got another story time. Before we hop into this, I just want to take a second to thank Off Grid for showing some support to the channel and helping us out, helping keep the lights on and well, keeping things nice and chill here. Make sure to keep invested into the video for more later. That being said, we're gonna hop right into the video here. We're gonna talk about a friend of mine who doxed me on multiple occasions. How each of the four major times happened, why they happened, and the aftermath. Let's do this, shall we? So, let's start with the first time. The same person did it. And let's be good here. I could use the real name. This person has appeared on my channel multiple times. But we're going to use a nickname for them. We're going to call him Dick. Alright? So, without further ado, let's talk about Dick. So, Dick was someone, or is someone, I should say, that if he doesn't get his way, he will find a way to hurt you. Be it physically, financially, or verbally. Or he can also try to do something online. It's what he did with me. So, the first time I got doxxed would have been around, I want to say 2015, 2016. A little bit after I started bringing him on. He got upset that I wouldn't buy him a brand new airsoft pistol. Now, mind you, I just bought him one the month prior, and I've got bills to pay. I've got my mother's medical expenses I need to help with because she had cancer at the time. And, well, he got upset. There was a bit of a screaming match that night on the phone. He said, fuck you. I said, dude, I don't have the money to be buying you shit left and right. I'm trying to help keep you supplied up with airsoft gear and gaming stuff and everything, but, like, bro, you gotta let me fucking be able to have to. Mind you, this is before I was making money on, like, YouTube. This is before I was seeing a return of investment. So, everything I was buying him at that time was coming out of money that I had either earned from doing, like, lawn work for my aunt's friends, or it would have been something I earned from my mother. Like, no joke. I made maybe $200, $300 a month at that time. So it wasn't like I could buy this kid everything he needed willy-nilly. Well, that night after the phone call, he decided that he was going to leak my phone number. My home phone number. My landline number. The number that if the wrong person got their hands on it, could probably do some major damage. It took me about a week to figure out it was Dick who did it. It took me about a week. But for about a week, we got nothing but phone calls threatening to firebomb the house. They threatened that anytime my dog would step out to use the bathroom, they'd shoot at him. And we had people talking about trying to kidnap my mother. To which, a story for another day, there was someone who followed my mother in an attempt to kidnap her. And I can confirm this, and we'll talk about it in another video. We're going to hop right back into this. So, I ended up having a big old another fight with Dick over the phone about this. He says, I'm sorry, I'll stop, I'll tell him to leave you alone, whatever, right? And I'm a fairly forgiving guy. I let it slide, which I shouldn't have. Because this guy's done so much fucking worse than just doxing us. I should have done more. I should have reacted worse than I didn't. But maybe that's a good thing, because I'm still here. That being said, the second time it happens, he gave out my address. He took it a step further. Now, the second time it happened, I can't remember if it was because of a video game or if it was another gun situation where he wanted another airsoft gun. Actually, it could have been a lightsaber. No, it would have been... I believe it would have been right around this time that I got him his orange lightsaber. So maybe it was the lightsaber that he finally got out of me. But, like... Anyhow, I literally... Oh, my God. He gives out my fucking address. Now, mind you, he knows about the threats I was getting. Knows about the way we have been treated by the people he gave the information to. He knows this is not something safe to do. And he does it. Again. Then, again, it took me about a week to figure it out. And again, during that week, we had people show up to our house. Some of them would bang on the door making threats. Some were legitimate fans who got their hands on the info, came over and wanted to get a photo and shit. And there's like maybe one or two that I did that for. But a lot of it was trolls that came in talking about, we're gonna kidnap your fucking mother! And talking about wanting to kill my dog and shit. And it got so bad to the point that I had to contact the local police department. Let them know of what I do for work and let them know that this was happening to me. To which, by the way, BCPD pretty much told me to go fuck myself. They said, yeah, we really can't do anything about this because it's an online situation. And we don't have an online investigation team. Or however you call it for a police department with an online team. So I got basically told that I was shit out of luck on my own. Another screaming match ensues that spends a few hours on the phone. To a point where I'm literally getting loud and my mother's hollering up, hey, are you okay? What's going on? And I kept hollering out to my mom, yo, just relax, I'm taking care of this. This little shit's really pissed me off. And that was a proper name for him at that point, little shit. Because he was just a little shit. He was a little molehill. This should have been an issue. Again, after a huge fight, he apologizes, takes the info down, tells people to leave me the fuck alone. And you would think that would be the end of it. But before we move on to the next part, let me remind you guys to check out Off-Grid. They are a huge supporter of the channel. And, well, some of the most basic devices they got, and yes, I call them devices because, well, it protects your technology, and honestly, it's some pretty advanced level shit. If you're looking for something when you travel to help kind of block out unwanted signals going to your phone and maybe even going out, and when you plug into outlets in public, you got to know that they can send and receive data from your phone into your phone while you're charging. Well, Off-Grid makes a lot of products for that. Where do we cut this? But before we hop into the next bit, let me give you a quick second here to remind you guys to check out Off-Grid. They're a huge supporter of the channel, and we love them. And honestly, some of the stuff they have is quite impressive. If you're looking for things to defend your tablets, your phones, and devices when you're out and about, maybe you want to protect it while it's charging at a public outlet. Maybe you want to protect it as you travel. You don't want people trying to skim the data off it. Maybe you don't want people able to hack your device. Maybe you don't want to plug your device into a public outlet. And for those of you who don't know, public outlets can send and receive data from your phone into your phone when you plug in. So if you want to sit there and defend yourself to the best of your ability, check out Off-Grid. They got tech devices for everything from when you go to charge your phone, they got little gateways that stops any data from going out and going in and just allows electricity to flow to the phone. You've also got little bags that, well, they cut all signals to devices you put in, meaning no one can just skim the data and no one can wirelessly hack your device. So make sure to go show them some love and check them out. And, well, let's hop into the last two situations. And again, it's the same person. We're talking about Dick here. We all love talking about Dick, but, especially big dicks, but, this guy was a majorly big dick. That being said, situation number 3. This one I can remember very blatantly. This would have been just about 2, maybe 3 weeks before Full Force was recorded. My mother bought me a birthday pistol. You might have seen it in Full Force. It was a High Kappa, 1911. At the time, I wanted to get into competition shooting. I wanted to get into 3-gun. And so I had the High Kappa, I had my M4, and I had my shotgun. I was going to use airsoft guns to train, and eventually, once I got my mental health in order, I was going to start buying real steel to go do that with. He sees me get this pistol, and decides to lose his abso-fucking-lute mind. Because earlier in the month before, I said I'd get money together over time to buy him another pistol, a 4th pistol. I bought Dick about 5 different airsoft pistols. I bought 5 Elite Force 1911s for him, and he got my High Kappa. Anyhow, it got really bad. He kept bullying me to a point where, again, he fucking doxed me. Again, he fucking released my info. And this time, trying to talk him out of it wasn't going to happen. So I gave him my pistol. And I thought that would be the end of it. I thought, this is it. This is the last straw. I'm done. I was pissed. He had bullied me, re-released my phone number, my address, and everything. And I didn't know what to do at that point. So I just gave him the pistol. And I said, fuck off. Leave me alone. Don't ever contact me again. Then we got together to film Full Force. And that's when you see in Full Force he's trying to hand me that gun back. Because now he feels guilty. And the reason I didn't take it back is I didn't want to give him what he wanted. Because what he wanted to do in that video was give me that gun back to try and save face. And I will not play along with that. That's why I said, you wanted the gun. You fought for it. You pushed me for it. It's your gun. That's why I was so adamant on not taking the gun back. Because I said no. Because as soon as I get it back and Ian leaves, it's going to be another week of fucking hell. That's the full-on thing there. And now we've come to what is the fourth situation. The fourth situation is slightly different. So the fourth situation happened at my apartment that I had with an old friend of mine who tried to kill me on multiple occasions. And again, story for another time. You guys will love that one because holy hell. The shit you don't know about the situation between December of 2019 to Valentine's Day 2021, there's shit you guys would think is batshit insane out of this world, but it's actually happened to me and I've experienced this. That being said, let's get back to our story here. Fourth thing, this is at my apartment. Now I was working with a manager at the time who was a piece of shit. And he convinced me, hey, Robert wants to... And he convinced me that, hey, Dick wants to sit there and try to make things right. And I was stupid. I said, okay, I like to have friends that are sticking with me, that don't just leave me. Okay, I'll see if I can't make it work. Well, we recorded that cooking video where he pulled the knife on me, and that's not a joke. He does that every single day that you're around him. He will pull stuff like that on you. He will do things like that. And it wasn't until after that recording when I said, hey, Robert, And it wasn't until after that recording that I said, hey, Dick, I'm not okay with what you're doing here. I'm not okay with you pulling a knife on me like this. Sorry. Dry mouth. Again, the room gets warm. I'm just kind of, yeah. That being said, I told him I didn't like what he did. Don't like the fact that he's doing this. I said, you're a very dangerous person. I told him straight up, you're probably going to get someone killed. Which is the truth. I do fully believe that he's going to get someone hurt one day. He didn't like that. He didn't like hearing that one fucking bit. So what does he do? Well, if you said left me the fuck alone and let me enjoy the rest of my life in peace, well, what circus did you escape from? Because they're missing their clown act. Because guess what? It was the exact fucking opposite. He did the same fucking shit he did with the fucking birthday gun. Released my address, my phone number, and shit like that. And came in the flood of phone calls. Now, this time I got lucky and no one showed up. No one showed up. I didn't get any threatening letters or anything. Thank God. But I got a shit ton of threatening phone calls. Again. Things threatening violence, death. I even had someone tell me they wanted to hunt me down and treat me like their game. It was not a good time. Not even a little bit. And of course, you know, now I'm in the future and gotten away from the situation, I'm in a lot better place. But just understand that if you think it's a joke to release someone's private info, understand that there are individuals on the internet who will use that information in very fucked up ways. And if you think doxing someone, giving out their information like that is funny, or it's a way to get back at them for not, you know, giving you what they want, well, If you do that, you're a big piece of shit. And you deserve to be wiped, like, with a piece of toilet paper off the earth. Don't dox people. It's the stupidest thing you could do. Because if you get your info right, you can get someone killed. And if you get the info wrong, you get the wrong person killed. It's a very dangerous game. Remember, treat others how you want to be treated. And that should go doubly online. Because unlike real life where you might be able to hide certain things, internet's nothing but an open fucking source book. It's just about what librarians have their hands on it. That being said, I hope all my happy little librarians out there stay safe and protect their own books. And hopefully one day I get a chance to read yours and, well, we can converse and, well, tell each other a story. But until that day comes and until the world comes to an end, this has been your boy Airsoftfatty, chilling like a villain, getting ready to pop off recording and get ready to go live. Stay safe, everybody. Stay healthy. Remember, check out the links below, especially for Off-Grid. Show them some love, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!